This is really how we really did the plan. And hello. You're watching a slightly different thing for the YouTube channel, done specially for the non-virtual open mic night. You've probably just about an hour ago watched a video, Hallo Spaceboy, the Die Bongos version. If you haven't, then there'll be a link down below somewhere telling you how to watch it. So this is very simple. In 5 minutes, I'm going to tell you about the making of a modern classic. Oh no, I'm not. I'm going to tell you about the making of Hallo Spaceboy, the video. Hello! I travel around the world every now and then, and people often come up to me and they say, how did you make that Hallo Spaceboy video? And do you know what? The very simple answer is, why don't you ask me 10 questions and I'll tell you some answers. So, what were the origins of the video? Well, it was after Gethin had been recording his really great videos. I wanted to do a video myself for the open mic night. The trouble was, what I'm filming you on now, and I say you, I'm pointing at myself, gone all postmodern there. What I'm filming on now is my phone being used as a camera, and that films both actions and words. So I couldn't divide up the music from the video, so I don't know how I was going to do it. And then I was driving to my mother's house, and onto my car's mix CD came David Bowie singing Hallo Spaceboy. And I thought, do you know, that song is so disjointed and so cut up. You know, the central motif, this chaos is killing me, that would work if I did it on the bongos. And this is a list. This side is 1 to 13, and that's 14 to 26. What it says is the lyric, what I'll be wearing in the shot, where I'll be sitting, and any words that are going to come up on the screen. And I did that as a storyboard for all 26 couplets of singing, and prepared it for filming when I returned. That's a good question. It was filmed over 2 days. On the first day, I filmed what was on the front of that piece of paper, pointing at something that's out of the screen. That's very unprofessional. And I just simply sat there and I filmed one bit, then I filmed the next, then I filmed the next. And then on the second day, I thought that's a really bad way of doing it. So I filmed, for instance, all the bits where I'm sitting on the staircase, or all the bits where I'm sitting at the computer. I did all those one after another, so I didn't have to move around. It was very tough in terms of I've got a tripod which I sit the phone on, and it's got a clip at the top for putting the phone in. And after I'd filmed the first stairs shot where I'm going, don't you want to be free? I took the phone out of the tripod, and the tripod snapped shut on that fleshy bit of hand between the thumb and the first finger, and somewhere there was about 30 seconds outtake of me screaming swear words. It was not pretty, and I got bled a lot there, and I also cut into the bottom of my thumb with the tripod on the first day as well. When there's a bit where I throw myself back on the bed and say hello, but what I've forgotten is I was wearing the mic lead. I don't know if you can see I've got a mic lead here. And so as I threw myself back, it pulled the phone forwards, and that fell off. So where it appears that the camera is falling, really artistically, it's not. That is the tripod and the phone collapsing and falling and hitting me on the shin. I've got a bruise on my shin as well. So a lot of people have asked me if there's any significance to what appears on screen. And when I say a lot of people, I mean no one. And what I would say is this. In 2013, David Bowie himself was recording his first video for 10 years. And the director said to him, you know, people are going to pick apart this video and they're going to look for meaning in everything. And the way the director tells it is the next day Bowie came in with his t-shirt that said MS Song of Norway on it, and the director said, "I just thought, you bastard, you know what you're doing," because he knew that everything would get picked apart. So yes, in that video there are 3 presents given to me by ex-girlfriends. There's something my wife once gave me. There's a reference to my tours in Australia. There's a reference to being a Quaker. There's a reference to my best friend and him leaving Aberystwyth, where I used to love to go and stay. I invite you, the viewing public, to go through it and find serious meaning and write to this address and tell me what it all meant. I don't know. Would I do it again? Okay, sorry, I didn't hear you the first time. Yes, but what I clearly need is to be able to divide the sound and the video, and to record the sound and then do a video over it. I would love to do that, but that takes me actually spending some money on some proper equipment and some proper software, and that hasn't happened in the last few months. But yeah, I really like it. I think I describe it as batshit avant-garde as a style, and I think it is, and I'd still like to do that style, but I had great fun making it, even if I did injure myself. Honestly, you don't want to hear the outtake of when I did that. Well, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching the video. If you haven't watched it already, then that made no sense. And if you did watch it, it should still have made no sense. I also did a lot of filming in mirrors. I like that.